this row. Good morning, everyone. Today's about letting go. So all these songs are about that. I think you know this one. Spirit run my life. My heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. Oh, I'm free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I see the light. I am free in spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, I am free in spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, yes, I'm free in spirit. I am only here for God.
Thank you. Woo! Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. My name's Reverend Edie Crane, and it is my delight to fill in for Rev Cheryl while she takes some time off. So welcome to Unity of Gaithersburg, a vibrant spiritual community. And so this is the time when we settle in for our prayer. So I invite you to take a deep, deep, luscious breath. Breathe in the energy of love, the energy of connection, the energy of joy this morning as we come together to share our joys and our love. Let us set the intention this day to be the embodiment of love, to be an uplifting and kind and joyful presence in our own lives, in the lives of those we love, and in the life of this planet. Let us be joy this day. And so it is. Amen. And this is the time where we love to welcome newcomers. If you're here for the first time, if you're dropping in to visit, and if you're brave and you'd like to raise your hand, we'll give you a little welcome packet and put you on our weekly email list. Anybody brand new today? Okay, hand up high. Ushers, we have some packets here. Yay! Yeah, just keep do you guys have your packets? There they go. They're coming. They were too busy handing out all our accoutrements today. We have a lot of stuff today. So today you have a little piece of flash paper, right? And you have a little card, and you got your pencil. Yeah, you're going to work today. Today's a work day. We're going to release stuff. Okay, good. So we have our accoutrement. Very good. Okay. So now we are going to sing together. Ready? Let's stand. And take it away, Jimmy. Oh, I like it already.
Start my day in love. When I start my day in love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day in love. When I start my day in love, that's what I get more of, is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. Start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. I choose peace, peace, peace. I choose peace, peace, peace. I feel it, peace, peace, peace. And I choose peace, peace, peace. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. And I choose joy, joy, joy. I feel it, joy, joy, joy. Every day, oh, joy, joy, joy. Oh, joy, your seats if you would. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I do love, love, love. I feel it, love, love, love. Oh, love, love, love. Love, love, love.
Good morning, Unity. My name is Lori Savage, and I'm so happy to be with you this morning. And thank you so much for setting the pace for the day. Joy, peace, and love. Oh, I feel great. It's wonderful. So I'm going to share this week's transformational opportunities. They all happen to be in your bulletin, too. And if you want to receive next week's edition, please make sure you share your email with us, and you can do that in the back of the church. But first of all, I'd like to ask all of you to please take 2 seconds to pause your phone, silence it, or put it on vibrate. So, thank you. So thank you for putting Unity of Gaithersburg on your Christmas list this season. And if you would like to support this holiday fundraiser, simply choose, so I love this. This is the giving tree. You just simply come over and pick an envelope from the tree and put some money in it, cash, check, credit cards. We take every form of payment. And then place it in this beautiful box so everyone can see. So, lots of opportunities. And if you don't see the amount on a card that you want to contribute, just contribute what you want to in there. But you'll see that they go to the operational fund, and there's one more because I'm not looking at my script. But anyway, we do want to thank all of you who have already done so and those who plan to for sharing your generous hearts with us. Thank you. So now, let's look at the items to mark your calendars for. So next Sunday is our annual White Stone Ceremony. And this is a ceremony where we pass out the white stones and you discern what your new name, your new emphasis is, your new focus to express in 2019. And we'll also write a letter from that new name that you will leave here in an envelope, and Unity will mail it to you later in the year at the perfect time for you to receive that message that you have so carefully crafted for yourself. It's a nice surprise when you get it, too. And then on Sunday, January 13th, we're going to have the 12 Powers plus 1 service where you choose the divine attribute of your Christ nature that will most support you in expressing your new name. And that's a great way to begin the new year. So join us here at Unity of Gaithersburg for these powerful and uplifting services. And also join us for our New Year's Eve Labyrinth Walk, which is going to be tomorrow night, right here in the sanctuary, and it's from 8 p.m. until midnight. And then finally, our licensed Unity teacher, Jane McCarthy, we're sitting right there, wonderful Jane. Jane is going to be teaching a 5-week Bible class. It's the overview of Christian scriptures, and it will be on Saturdays starting January 5th from 1 to 3 p.m. And in this class, you will examine the writings of Christian scriptures and how they teach us about Jesus from the perspective of the early Christian communities. So start your new year with this expansive learning opportunity. And it's offered for spiritual education and enrichment credit. And the cost of the class is $15 per person. And you can sign up online. So now, if you'd please center yourselves, we're going to reflect on today's daily word. And our focus today is free. And the affirmation is, I am free. My past does not reflect my future. I am free from limitations or fears that may have influenced me previously. The past is the past. I let it go. Aligning with my awareness of my true nature, I imagine the future I desire. I turn within and ask, what is mine to do? Then I listen. The answer comes as a divine idea and an intuitive feeling. My inherent wisdom informs my next steps, and I take them. I am free from any limitation or fear. I live in my knowing of what I am and trust the wisdom I receive. I then boldly leap forward into my next experience of good. And this comes from Luke chapter 13, verse 12 and 13. When Jesus saw her, he called her over and said, "Woman, you are free from your ailment." And immediately she stood up straight. So let's remember again, our focus is free, and our affirmation is, I am free. So now let us prepare ourselves for meditation by singing, All is Well.
As I close my eyes and the world disappears, I can feel my breath rise and fall. There's a light inside that dispels all my fears, and I hear a gentle voice calling.
So we breathe in this moment. We breathe. We breathe in love. And we breathe out connection. We breathe in peace. We breathe out knowing. In this moment, as we breathe, we remember. We remember our wholeness. We remember our connection with this beloved earth and with each other. One more deep breath, and as you breathe out, say, ah. Ah. Find your ah in this moment. Feel the chair supporting you. Feel your feet on the ground. And relax into this moment of knowing. And we breathe into our heart. And as we breathe through our heart, it opens wider and wider, and we remember. We remember that we are love. Yes. Yes. We are love. We came here to be love. Let us revel in that knowing. And as you breathe in, breathe this love in and send it to every cell in your body. Drink it in as a sweet, sweet light that bathes every cell. And send this love through every fiber of your being. And once again, find your the sweet, sweet present moment of All is well indeed in this moment. We are connected, we are love, and we are free. Drink in the freedom. Drink in the love. All is well. And I invite you to put your hands on your upper arms and give yourself a hug. And say inside of your head, I am loved. You are loved just the way you are. And because of that, you embody this love everywhere you go. Radiate this love. Feel it radiating from you freely, flowingly. And let's take this knowing into the silence. Revel in this love. And as we say yes to love, we allow that love to dissolve anything that comes up that's incongruent with joy and connection. We allow that love to just fade it away and transform it. For today is the day when we release and we let go of anything that does not serve us, that is not loving. And so it is. And so we let it be. Amen.
Sideways out here on the crossroads, trying to buy back the pieces I lost of my soul. Well, it's hard when these thoughts won't get off your back. It's like carrying around the past in 100-pound sack. Today I'm gonna keep on walking. I'm gonna hold my head up high. I'm gonna leave it all behind. Today I'm gonna stand out in the rain, let it wash it all away. Yeah, wash it all away. I'm gonna let it go. Oh, oh, yeah. I'm gonna let it go. Oh, oh, yeah. Skeletons and ghosts hiding in the shadows, threatening me with all the things that they know. Choices and mistakes, they all know my name. But I'm through holding in and holding on to all that pain. Today I'm gonna keep on walking. I'm gonna hold my head up high. I got no more tears to cry. Today I'm gonna stand down in the rain, let it wash it all away. Yeah, wash it all away. Wanna let it go. Oh, oh, yeah. I'm gonna let it go. Oh, oh, yeah. I know it's all about forgiving. I know, I'm gonna start living. Today I'm gonna keep on walking. Gonna hold my head up high. I'm gonna leave it all behind. Today I'm gonna stand out in the rain, let it wash it all away. Yeah, wash it all away.
you so much. What a great way to start letting go with all this amazing music. Hi, everybody. So I do have a joke for you this morning. What are you afraid of? Sophia asked a student. The future, he replied. I have no idea what tomorrow will bring. Sophia laughed. You are afraid of tomorrow, not realizing that yesterday is just as dangerous. Yep. So, turn to your partner, somebody in your row, and say, today I release and let go, I am free.
Today I release and let go, I am free.
Excellent. Okay, you just committed yourself. You didn't know it, okay. What is it today that you're consciously making a decision to let go of? In the meditation, I asked you to kind of just think about when you be love, what, is there anything that comes up that goes, you know, that little energy detour, okay? That's what we're working on today. We're going to let go of our little energy detours. So what is it that you get to lay down that's holding you back from the dreams and your desires that haven't unfolded yet, that the life that you really want? What's that little thing that if you just step on the other side of it, you got it? So the end of the year is a perfect time for us to reflect on these questions of how's the year been? What's going well? What am I ready to do differently? And so what is it we want? That's the question. What is it that we want? Let's get clear. What do we want? What do you want to open the way of today? What do you want to create a new possibility for today? Today's the day we till that soil, right? When we're planting, we got to till the soil. We got to get the rocks out and the weeds out. And that's today. Today's our weeding day, okay? And life is a great cycle. Cycles are happening all the time in our life. And so when we look back on our year, what have you overcome? What have you given? What have you received? Consider the energy for a moment, the energy of accomplishment. What have you done? What do you feel proud of? What do you feel happy about? Okay, start there. And then let's go back into where do you want to grow still? What do you want to plant? What do you want to cultivate? Are there places that you resist change? What do you wish to change? And more importantly, what are you willing to release in order to bring about that change? Recently, I went to the doctor and she says, you know, you're getting osteoporosis. You got to start taking this and this. And I'm like, really? You want me to take what? And I read and decided, okay, well, what I really need is a lifestyle change. So I really have to go to the gym every single day, which I've been doing. So I have to be willing to change my lifestyle to get my body back in shape, right? Change is flow. We're in a river. We're constantly flowing. We're constantly flowing. We're constantly flowing. And then sometimes we can get in these little eddies. Little eddy is a place where you're going down the river where the current kind of makes a little whirlpool on the side, okay? And if you're a paddler, those can be good places where you can just kind of rest. But if you're a beginner, it's a place where you can get stuck. I remember when I was first learning to paddle, and I was going down and I was doing pretty well, and then I got farther than I wanted to go, and I somehow made it into the eddy. But then I was too afraid to get out of the eddy. And so somebody had to come, probably my son, who's a paddler, had to come and kind of go, you can do this. Because he can't make me get out of the eddy. He can't pull me out. He's got to say, okay, go do this, right? So sometimes that analogy is about we can use these places to rest because it's important, but we can also use them as places to sort of be comfortable, right? Sometimes I think we get a little too comfortable in our lives, and it's time to, give ourselves a little jolt. Because change is about flow. We really want to make sure we're staying in our flow. And so this is the time where we get out of the eddy and we charge down the river, okay? And so because this year coming up, it's a blank canvas, right? Isn't that, you got a little card you can start writing stuff down on? Just think about that. I want you to call up that energy of anticipation. Like, wow, this could be cool. I could create really cool stuff. Can you feel that? Okay. So this is the year. In your head, go, this is my year. Yeah, this is my year. Right? Okay. And so part of what we're going to do in our weeding process is become aware, become consciously aware. What are those things that we've got to weed out? And that's what this process is about. So look back on your year. What are you proud of? What are the successes you've had? What are the challenges you've had? What opportunities have presented themselves? It could also have been a year of change, of letting things go. Okay, people come and go in our lives. Letting go is an important step because we have to release that which no longer serves us to make room. Okay, if we're like this, we have our stuff. Here's our stuff that we have now, but to get new stuff, what do I have to do? I gotta let go of the old stuff, right? I gotta open my hand and make room. So as we release, we open ourselves up to receive and be blessed in ways we could never possibly be imagined. This is a funny little story that happened to me this week. I went on a little getaway in Virginia, and it was a beautiful place in the country, very quiet, very peaceful, and I was looking forward to a rest. And Wednesday night, I was relaxing, and I hear this little noise in the kitchen. And I am very familiar with this noise. And I go and I look, and I see this little furry creature. And so I let the owner know, hey, by the way, I'm sharing my space with mice. And the caretaker came and was mortified because the mice were everywhere. I mean, not like obviously everywhere, but I could hear them, And they left me little presents everywhere. You know how that goes. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm comping you your whole trip. So thanks to the mice, I got a free stay. So you just never know where your good's going to come from. It wasn't that bad, because I'm a former camp director, so for me, mice are like, no big deal. So I did leave them a little present where I left. I left them a little thank you note, because they were like, anyway. So just be open. You just never know. You think something's a really bad situation, but something good can come from it. So that's the thing to remember. Because then sometimes letting go can be a little scary because it's unknown, right? Sometimes we don't want to change because it's a little scary to step into the unknown. Sometimes even though something's uncomfortable, at least it's familiar, right? And so this process is being willing to change, to be more comfortable. Make sense? And so I invite you just to dare to change. Dare to change. Dare to step out of your comfort zone and do whatever it is that you know you need to do to bring about that change. And so there's these 4 principles to think about as we move into this process of change. Number 1, life is meant to move and change and be dynamic. We are expressions of life, right? And so we're meant to grow and to change. Number 2, our very nature is life. We are divine life expressing, and when we allow life to flow us, remember, flow us, we're in the flow, we are in for a dynamic ride. So just put your skis on and have a blast going down that hill. We can write a new story where life is a dynamic experience where we're guided by divine wisdom. We get to write our own story. Isn't that great news? You know, so you can just reject the old story, I'm this or I'm that, or I can't do this. That can just go out the window. You get to write, you're the author. You get to write your whole new story. And finally, we're prospered by the infinite abundance we are. And we experience love because we are love. And we are strong because the strength of the divine is our true nature. And so these are some of the possibilities just to allow life. So it's time for us to release self-judgment of ourselves, of others. It's time to release our regrets. That's over. It's done. It's time to release our fears. And it's time for us to honor what has been. This is the time to honor it and let it go. Honor it and let it go. Today is a new day. We get a new year coming up. We are freedom. We claim the freedom that we are. Okay? So, Rumi reminds us to let go of your worries. Let go of your worries and be completely clear-hearted, like the face of a mirror that contains no image. If you want a clear mirror, behold yourself and see the shameless truth which the mirror reflects. If the metal can be polished to a mirror-like finish, what polishing might the mirror of the heart require? Between the mirror and the heart is the single difference. The heart conceals the secrets while the mirror does not. So what is on your heart? What's in your heart that you're ready to just let go of today? Let go. And so we're going to have a sacred ritual, this wonderful sacred burning bowl ritual where we get to release and let go. And so today you've got some flash paper and a pencil and a card. And so what you're going to do, I'm going to kind of give you instructions about how all the logistics of this, and then I'm going to take you into meditation. And what you'll do is during the meditation, you will write on the little paper just single words. You don't need to write, the whole sentences. Just write the things that come up to you in the meditation that come to you. Just write them on that. Write them on the paper, just a word or two. And you also got a card. Because when we release stuff, guess what? We create a void, right? And so you're going to write on that card, what do you want to fill that void with? What joyful, happy, uplifting qualities or plans do you want to write? So part of the meditation will be that. And then you'll come up and you'll flash paper and drop. This is really important logistic. Lori and I are going to demonstrate in a second, but you'll light it like this and you'll drop it. That's really important. I'm going to say repeat it for me. Light it and drop it. One more time. Light it and drop it in the bowl. Yes, in the bowl. Don't drop it on the table. Drop it in the bowl. Okay, drop it in the bowl. That's really important. This is not the kind of paper you can throw in the air. Please don't throw it in the air, please. Drop it in the bowl, okay? The bowl is there to catch and release all your stuff. Got it? Okay. Now, logistically, the way it's going to work is after I will invite people to come up towards the end of the meditation. And we're going to actually start with the back, okay? So the very back row, you'll come up this aisle here, and you can kind of split off and do your thing, and then you're going to go back around that way, okay? And then this back row, okay, you guys will come up here. Does that make sense? And you'll light, and then you'll go kind of back around and find your seats and that way we'll have a nice little flow of traffic. Does that make sense? Everybody kind of get the logistics of this? So we'll move from the back to the front, okay? Musicians in AV, you guys can join the flow whenever you feel you would like to, okay? Okay. Okay, so Lori and I are going to demonstrate how this works. Yep. So you're all in your happy meditative place. Yes, and you've written this stuff and you're like, yes, it's gone. And you come up and drop it. Got it? One more time. Ready? Got it? Light it and drop it. Where does it go? Got it? Okay, so we'll go back and... You feel ready? You ready to let go? Okay. So, Jim, if maybe you could play just some little quiet music. I invite you to take a deep breath, and I'll just take you through this meditation, and then when you're ready, during the meditation, whenever you're ready to write, you just write. Okay? So look back over the year, the events, the words spoken, the people. If there were some limited ways that you showed up, things you might have done better, the ways you're still holding on to the past, the fears, the hesitations, the doubts, any limiting beliefs that you hold about yourself or others. These are the kinds of things that you want to let go. Bring to mind perhaps a dream that you've had or an opportunity. Is there something that's keeping you from taking that opportunity or developing that dream? What might be in the way of that? Whatever it is, this is the time to release that and make room in your life for a new possibility. Reflect on the blessings you've received, the growth opportunities you've had, and know that you've grown and expanded regardless of how you might see it or judge yourself. And when you're ready, begin to write down on your little flash paper what you're being called to release. What are you being called to let go of? The Spirit of love is you, lifting whatever has felt heavy and limited from your being, releasing whatever has felt burdensome and not the truth. You are free. You have always been free. You might not have felt it, but you've always been free. See yourself free as you let that paper go. See your limitations burn up with that paper. make sure that the paper that you are using is indeed the flash paper. Does anybody not have flash paper that needs flash paper? Flash paper. Anybody else need flash paper? You are free. And just revel in that feeling of freedom as you watch it burn. And then while you continue to meditate, if things come to mind, write them on your card, what you would like to create. What have you created room for in your life? It's free. You release. Yay, you're free. Yay. Okay, each successive row can come up. The next row come up. There you go. The next row. It's gone. See it burn away. You're free. You're free. The next row can come up. You're free. That's why we go in the bowl. Off it goes and off it goes. You release. It's free. Okay, got it. Okay, and now feel that feeling of release, and we're going to sing together. Let's stand. This is a rockin' song the way Jim does it. So we're going to rock our new creations. Ready?
I am
Let me hear yes. Yes. Right. We are free. We are free. We are free. Let's affirm. I am free. I am unlimited. I choose to know, claim, and express this truth right here, right now. Yes. All right. Let us welcome in our children. Are they here? Are the kids coming? Oh, I knew that.
Tithes and offerings.
Just kidding. I got them. I'm so free.
Is it on? It's on. Yeah, now it is. Yeah, now we're free to release some money and give it to Unity of Gaithersburg so we can continue to offer you this beautiful campus. Look outside. Pretend the windows are open because you're looking out there too. The education building, the grounds, everything. So staff, operations, keep the lights on, everything, so that you can come in and have a beautiful, warm, loving experience together with peace, joy, and love, right? Yeah. Okay, so now back to my script. So again, this is our time to give from our unlimited abundance and open hearts. So let's pause as we prepare to place our tithes or consistent giving cards in the offering bag, or give online for those of you who are joining us via YouTube. And here is some prosperity wisdom from the Spiritual Economics by Eric Butterworth. So, Eric Butterworth says, make a deeply rooted commitment that you will practice the presence of God's substance, ever reminding yourself that you are the presence of infinite, eternal substance. Resolve that you will live and think and work as if you really believe that the whole universe is your never-failing resource, and you will begin to realize prosperity. So let us affirm together our offering blessing. Divine love, I am, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am so grateful. Thank you.
Open your eyes and
Lori.
Thank you, and I want to thank this wonderful congregation for all your supports this year, and we're excited to start a new year.
Yay!
So, and the kids released this past year as well, and we are joyous to start a new year.
This is the best year of my life.
Yay!
I see a wonderful year.
Yes!
It's yours now, Noah. I release the stuff that does not serve me.
Yes!
I am free.
Yay!
Let us please bless the children.
You are the light of the world. Live as the light. Yes. Let's sing. Have an amazing week. remembering that you are free. And so it is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stay in touch. I'll be emailing folks from up there. I have Wi-Fi.
Okay, all right.